Okay, on launch base, which I haven't mentioned in this playthrough, but launch base is very. Oh! First of all, got the shortcut here. You sit here and you do this, and you'll get basically unlimited guys eventually. Doing this for a friend of mine who's getting fairly close to launch base. If you're low on guys, I would highly, if you're under 10, I would highly recommend doing this until time runs out. I mean, it seems boring, but I mean, once it gets going, once you get to 10,000 for every hit, you could easily get 20 guys. I should count. Actually, I could probably count about how many guys you would get based on how long it takes. I'm gonna watch the clock once this starts here. Next one. Yep. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so that's 5 of them. Yeah, you can actually get about 50 guys. I mean, I don't really need it. I'm just gonna end it there. As I said, originally, yeah, I remember with Sonic 3. If I remember correctly, there's the giant ring down here. Um, yep. In Sonic, there we go. You get 50 for those now. In Sonic 3, this was the last level. And I mention that because they made a lot of mapping changes between the two games. Sonic 3, this is much harder. There's more spikes. I'll show you one area where there's a spike everywhere in Sonic 3. That was the wrong animation, by the way, which you get often. Oh. But yeah, I'll be able to show you in a second what the main issue is with Launch Base in the other one. Actually, I think you can see it here. In Launch Base in the other one, there's spikes right here, everywhere. Basically, entrance any little area like this, there's spikes. So, gotta start over. That's all right though. So yeah, there's spikes all over the place. Literally every entrance. And the boxes are a little different. The funniest one is the area that goes from an Eggman box, which you just saw earlier, which is a bad thing, to, yeah, see up here too. You can see where the spikes are in the other one. They're right here. So, but no, it goes from Robotnik to invincibility, which I just love. I mean, but again, it's because when this was originally made, this was the last level, you know? This was it. You know, even though the final bosses don't really feel like a last level, they're kind of easy, you know, but still. I like these little things. Turns you to the front. The only time you ever see a front shot of any of these guys. Well, if I was Sonic, I'd go into super form. That's kind of the sucky thing with Tails, is that there is no super form. There is in the next game, and not the next part of the game, and not this one. These things you just jump on and go right. Take you wherever you want to go. Whoa. That's really it. There's really no glitches, really. Well, there are, but none that I know of that I can show really easily. That always amuses me, by the way, the water one, because I don't know if there's water in this act. There is an Act 2. This is my favorite area? Nope, not yet. I have an area where you can literally push up right here. You can push down for about 20 seconds, because it's just one loop after another. I love those. Lots of speed, and you don't really have to do a darn thing. You can just sit here and go, hi, how you doing? Anyway. As for the music, I'm not really that fond of either of the ending musics. So, this is where you can see the spikes go really, because there's a couple, yeah, right there. There's a couple where it's really obvious. So, I have thoughts of doing a bonus video of the other one. I'm going to do this actually. Of the Sonic 3 one, just to show the differences. Because it's pretty substantial. I mean, as Sonic 0, one of the better sites for Sonic. talked about, you know, there's mapping changes in every level. I mean, like I mentioned, Hydrocity, you know, that first entrance in the Wall of Doom, or that first area there, it's a one-up in this game. It's a spring in Sonic 3. You know, pushes you backwards. You know, totally different. I mean, it's totally dynamic is different. So, you know, that's the thing with it too. It's different. Different on all levels. It's just the most acute with Launch Base. Because like I said, it was going from a, you know, final level, yeah, like right there, really obviously rings, or very obviously spikes there before. But anyway, that's really all there is to this. There isn't really a whole lot else to say, you know, in this act anyway. There's spikes, but those are all over the place in the other one. That thing makes you go faster. There's a way of making it so it's infinite. I never have figured out how or why you would do that, but whatever. Going up. As you can see, this level is pretty long. It's actually one of the longer ones. It's actually longer than 2 if you take out the bosses. So... I didn't want to do that. That's the thing too, you know, that's the thing with these walkthroughs is, you know, you gotta get pretty good at it before you do one. I've learned that, because I remember trying to do one a long time ago before I got really good at this game, and you can't do it. Because you can't be doing save states. Oh, there's the first appearance of Robotnik. There's a way of, if you're playing as Sonic, you can switch the controller to Tails, and he can actually kill Robotnik there. But that's not available here. When it's just one player. This is kind of dumb. I think this is a way of hiding the cutscene, possibly? Or hiding the boss. You literally just sit here. And here's the boss, too. It's pretty easy. The only real difference is Knuckles has to face 2 of these, and it's in a different area, but... You know, for a what was originally the final mini-boss, there isn't much to it. I mean, wasn't that hard? You know, there just isn't much to it. Oh! Almost missed the sign! Can't do that. Have I had anything yet? I don't think I have. Anyway, on to Act 2.